For those that don't know, the fourth person in the car, which was Tory's bodyguard / driver, did write a statement and submit it to the court suggesting that Kelsey had the gun, Tory went to break the fight up, and shots went off, suggesting that Tory never actually had the gun and Kelsey had it the whole time pointing it at Meg, which kind of shifted a lot of people on the timeline because they don't know how the court works and they just see one person. And granted, he's the keyest witness you could think of, so I understand the value that people thought, but we don't know all the validity until he's cross-examined. I raised my eyebrows a bit when I saw that.
Same.
But then Meg got on live and gave a lot of logic to the situation, and I went right back to, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What was the logic?
Her logic was just kind of like, nigga, where you been? Like,
I mean, great question.
Y'all are defending someone that didn't defend
themselves. Yeah.
You've been saying everywhere but the court that you didn't shoot me. Same with Kelsey. Everyone had their time to say everything they've been saying offline. Why didn't you guys say it in court? And I think that is the easiest question to dead all of this.
Let me start by saying this. Again, continue prayers to Megan, and also prayers to Tory because he has a hard road ahead of him as well. Despite what anybody may say, because I've met people just in passing that they claim that I'm a Tory Lanez hater and I hate Tory, and
he claims that.
Anybody that knows me knows that's not true. I'm a huge Tory fan. I put a lot of people on to Tory early in his career. Specifically, just in this case we're talking about, is going to court, is going to trial. The jury decided what they decided. The judge handed down a sentence. Or did he hand down a sentence yet? I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing about it is this. If me, Rory, Julian, and Demaris are somewhere, and Demaris gets shot.
Rory did it.
And
for sure.
All of us are saying...
Because Julian's scared of guns?
If Demaris says, Julian shot me.
Great theory.
And it was me, Rory, Julian, and Demaris somewhere. And I'm saying... oh, Rory had a gun, but I didn't see who shot. And Demaris is saying, no, Julian shot me. And then I'm Demaris' best friend, and I'm not saying anything. I think that it's safe to believe the person that got shot. I think it's safe to believe that the person she's accusing shot her, not saying he didn't shoot her in the court of law, is playing a game of prove it, which is what a lot of people do sometimes. They don't say nothing. They don't take the stand. They'd rather let the defense prove them innocent or the prosecution prove them guilty. But they don't take the stand and say, I didn't shoot this girl. Because why? If you did do it, you'd be lying in a court of law, and that's a whole nother charge in prison time. So, you have these things now happening. Again, public opinion is very loud these days on social media. People don't care. And that's my thing with this too, is you can say what you want, but I would rather people say they just don't care.
Just listen to his music in peace. If you want to play Chicks Tape, just play it in peace. But stop trying to do all this.
Still stream Tory, still support him if you want.
Well,
that's fine. But don't say that you don't think that he, because it's like, if you don't think that he did this, then you're one of the people that still believe Tupac is alive in Cuba as well. I think it's all conspiracy. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, cool. You can be that. We know that this case went to court. Evidence was put in front of a jury, and the jury decided what they decided. Now, you can have a public opinion and say, oh, the bodyguard is now saying that he saw Kelsey with a gun, and Kelsey may have had the gun in her hand.
The bodyguard that went missing the entire trial.
So it's just,
claims he wasn't allowed to testify. It's what the rumors I saw. I was like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, it's just a lot of...
I'm calling big cap as
you were
as
paid,
the modern day lawyer would say.
Take your ass to St. Lucia.
No fucking way is the fourth witness, the only one that's not even part of this real trial, was not allowed to testify.
Listen, man, if a woman said I shot her and I didn't shoot her, we wouldn't have to wait a year and some change to hear me say, yo, I didn't shoot that girl.
The Tory community thinks this is their conspiracy. This is their Tupac and Cuba point of view, is that Meg and Kelsey were protecting each other and put it on Tory. because they didn't want Kelsey to get jammed up because they were best friends. That's their theory.
But
Kelsey
Kelsey and Megan not even
Megan.
friends.
Guys, I'm giving you their theory. I didn't say it.
Yeah,
But
you have to. They have to add that into their theory as well, though.
No,
these two are
Why
not
would you
even.
do that?
They're not even cool. They don't even speak anymore. Like
They
they're not
hate each
even.
other. One is dating the owner of the label that Megan was going against. Like,
He might be a nice guy.
but it's just even still, it's like no one's nastier to each other than two bitches who don't like each other.
Word.
If I'm sure Megan thought a couple times, like, I should say Kelsey shot my ass and locked that bitch up for the rest of her life, but she didn't shoot me. Like. If I didn't like my friend and we wasn't friends no more and we was fucking the same nigga and it's mad beef and I had the chance to put her in jail for shooting me, I'm not putting Tory in fucking jail just because he fucked my best friend. Oh, I hate him so much. Oh, Tory Lanez fucked my best friend. I have access to every nigga in the world because I'm Megan Thee Stallion, but Tory is just really taking me out of here. So I'm going to lock him up for 5 years.
Is that Tourette's?
Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck do y'all, what do y'all
Torrance.
think this is? Like, that is so fucking insane to me. She's just so heartbroken because Tory fucking Lanez.
It's just.
Like,
I'm
get
just.
the fuck out of here.
Little
I'm just at
baby
the-
wiener.
I'm just at the point where it's just enough is enough with this.
Tourette's.
Like I could care less to even talk about this anymore.
It may warrant for a new trial, though.
No,
Yeah.
it won't.
The judge is gonna look at that like, nigga, please, we couldn't find you. Oh, I wasn't allowed to testify. We were looking for you, sending you fucking affidavits for years.
This is again. This is just public opinion. Megan responded to this because of public opinion and things that people are just saying online on social media.
She had every right to get on live and put context to a lot of people just reading shit and thinking it's fact.
No, but
And at the end of the day, like even in conclusion of this whole thing, Meg just saying, bro, a street code, like, come on. Get on the stand if you didn't shoot me. Like,
there's no.
just say you didn't shoot me.
And that's another thing with people.
And
don't
that's where I'm
understand.
at. with
It's
it.
not.
Like,
It's not street code. If somebody is saying you shot them and you didn't shoot them, you taking the stand and saying I didn't shoot this person is not snitching. Like people just don't even know what snitching is.
matter of fact, the whole defense was alluding that Kelsey shot her.
Mhm.
So where's the street code then? Like you playing a buffet with
Yeah.
street code.
Yeah, it's just
And
enough
this
is
isn't
enough.
street code. You were at a Kylie Jenner pool party
Yeah,
and a woman was shot.
yeah.
Y'all think Megan and Tory were moving packs together?
It's just time to
It's like that's not a street code.
yeah. It's just time to move on from this. It's had its day in court. And I know of course. Tory's team is going to fight it because he is the one serving time in prison, and they are going to try to get that sentence reduced if possible. But things like this to me don't help the case at all. I think if anything, this may piss a judge off, and he might start throwing other people in court behind this shit. So I think everybody should just listen. Use a little bit of common sense, and understand that evidence was presented in the court. Stop listening to public opinion. Stop listening to these blogs and all this other shit. I think the information may be public information at the time of the case. If you want,
by the court files.
yeah, you can go get the court files if you want to read up on everything yourself just to get better context. But
that's
I want
what
my
she
favorite
said.
Instagrammer
She
to
said that.
just
She
pick
said, yo, stop
parts I like.
reading like the articles on Instagram with the big black font and the white background. Like, go
Yeah,
read
it's-
the actual article.
it's just say you don't care.
Way,
Just
more,
say
learn how
way
to
more
read.
fun for my favorite streamer to just give me parts of it that help with my narrative.
But
that I-
that's
Yeah.
but see, that's the thing. People don't
One
just
strong
outside of
candidate.
her case. People literally just read headlines these days and will run with a whole narrative off of a headline.
It's common.
And in the actual article of the fucking headline, like they'll tell you what actually happened. A bunch of clickbait shit. People are out here arguing off of clickbait.
but that's
No one
again,
reads anymore.
That's bad
That-
common.
Yeah, but
We do that.
that's the whole point of it is
We don't
though.
research shit.
If you just say you don't care. Stream Tory's music, buy his merch, do whatever. Like, just say you don't care. I'd rather people just say that. Say you don't care enough about Meg and that you want to support Tory, and you can still support him. Like, do your thing. But people got to stop this whole conspiracy about who shot her thing. Like, just stop.
Can I be objective though?
Sure.
Because there was another subject that Meg brought up on that live where it was just pure gaslighting. And I think Demaris needs to step to the front of the congregation,
Here we
speak
go.
for all women.
Here's pure
This is why I'm
gaslighting.
objective. I believe Meg 100% on the Tory shit and everything she said.
Except-
But I also can spot when a woman is doing pure women math, gaslighting, all your favorite words you could think of.
Mm-hmm.
Our guy, Partisan Fontaine, went on a press run for
That's
his...
your guy?
I've never met him.
That's family. Oh.
See,
Okay.
I like that. Call it out, baby D. It's not your guy.
No, it's my guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saving your phone as party.
I don't have his number. I've never met him. We've
Big
never
P.
spoke.
But that's your guy.
Yeah, it sounds better.
Okay.
If Elliot Wilson is my lover, that would put Party as my guy. Because Elliot's
Yo,
my
listen.
guy, but now he's my lover. I have to
Yeah.
change the scale.
Compartmentalize.
So now someone I've never met is my guy.
Yeah.
He went on a press run. I think he did Breakfast Club. He did See the Thing Is. He did Angela Yee Lip Service for his EP. But of course, we all tuned
not
in
what we
because
really
we
want.
wanted them to ask the questions about his, I guess, his diss record, reply record to Megan saying that he cheated. And he tore her up for 3 minutes, and you can have your opinion on how far he went in. Maybe he didn't need to do it, but I do agree he's entitled to reply. Meg did the most gaslight response to his response. Who said I was talking about you? That's the same way Elliot Wilson did hip-hop journalism. It's the same strategy.
Damn, it is.
No, but this
It's the
is my
same
thing.
strategy.
No, but this is
we
my
know
thing.
who you were talking about, Megan. Of
How do-
course, we can't
but how
prove
do you
it,
know?
but we know.
No, but she was talking straight to him.
She
said,
was talking about her
if you
last
said
year.
If I didn't
She
cheat
only
on
dated him.
if I didn't cheat on you, then why would you assume that line was about you? I don't talk about you. She said,
And
I don't have a
that's-
bad word to say about my ex. Why would he assume that I was talking about him before his album dropping? His
You
press
sound like
run?
you gaslighting.
Gaslight. That's
Before
exactly
his-
what Meg
no,
said
but
too.
Before your
Gaslight.
album dropping your press run, you go and make a 3-minute diss track about me because saying my name is going to garner you
Which it was
headlines.
direct. It was direct.
He didn't even put the response on the EP. He was putting his EP out regardless. It's not his fault that Meg just said that shit right before it.
You still put a track out.
Rory.
If she's talking about her last year specifically,
She didn't
and
come out
barring up,
say
and I
her
love that
last
song,
year. She didn't say that.
she
before
knows
that
who
line.
we thought she was talking about.
Now, what I will say is,
Like, come on.
when people
That's
were
gaslight.
saying it was him, she didn't come out and correct that it wasn't. So I get that, right? But my thing is, what she said to him: if you didn't say if you didn't do it, then why would you assume I was talking about you, Levy?
See that little.
That's
voice and
gaslighting.
shit.
You
And that's
even
the same
doing
voice
it.
Meg had.
The whole thing. in
Because
normal
it's
tone.
true.
Yo, women ain't
confusion.
shit.
It's true confusion.
When her voice goes up
Baby,
like that, I just
baby,
know.
why would you assume that I was talking about you if you didn't cheat on me?
I see what she's doing. I get it.
She's doing it right now.
Yeah, she's doing it.
Okay, but if you accuse me
I
of
respect
cheating and
it.
I didn't, I'm not allowed to say I didn't cheat? Like, what's wrong with that?
He didn't say his name.
Oh my god.
And he came out with a 3-minute diss track and dissed her entire life and disrespected her and said she was a liar and
Separate point.
talk
I
shit
can
about her friends and
I understand that point because
shout out to poor Kellen. Kellen's getting talked about. Like, it's sick.
I saw when Bridget, Mandy, and Angela's co-host as well brought up that point of like, no, we're not saying you couldn't reply, but you went extra in. I think that's a fair point to bring up to somebody. That's not the point I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Meg is gaslighting by saying, I didn't say your name. Why do you think it's about you? Like, I don't know. You just talked about your
Demaris
entire
didn't
last
sound
year,
like
and
that.
I was the only person you were in a long-term relationship for of that year.
Allegedly.
Oh, my.
No worry and